Season 7 on MFL was my first, and we won a competition as well, winning a Spark division and getting promoted to Ice. And today we get to reap the rewards of everything we've done through Season 7 and talk about my plans for Season number 8. Yes, people, welcome to the MFLGameplay channel, where today we are going to go through everything that happened last year, my plans for next year, and hopefully open up a bunch of packs as well, as it is the time to drop and the store is opened so I can spend my hard-earned MFL. Now, this is currently the best time for you guys to sign up to MFL, as you get a free pack when you buy a club pack at the moment. If you do want to do that, code on screen or enter 348655 into your referral code and join up with the 5 other legends and 69 people that have joined but not quite yet brought a club. If you're one of them, this is the perfect time, because like I said, you get a free pack while getting yourself a club, which is an absolute dub as a starter pack as well, and they are really good, worth $10 and 100% worth it. Now, hopefully, as we get to the end of this video, these come available. It is just gone past 1 o'clock, and these should be available very, very soon. Hopefully, we're going to open up them. My plan, I've got 5,700 MFL. I'm going to open up 9 of these common 600 coin packs, because this year, for the first time, we are running 3 different squads. We have got an Ice squad with Shizuka, Raycon, which don't need common players, but they do need uncommons. So the 5 legends that I have signed up, you're going to get me an uncommon player, which is a massive dub, so thank you. But yeah, basically, we're going to need all of these players. I need to dip into the market or open packs. I'm very undecided on what way to do with that in terms of the drop tomorrow with these players. Moving on to NY Arden. We're obviously staying in the Spark division, coming in 6th place in the end, which I was very, very happy with. And our current squad set up for the next season is as so. I have got a couple of uncommons in here in Lingard and Alonso. Very undecided on what to do with Alonso. I bought him for $50. And I've been very tempted to sell him for around that. I even put up for 45 for a few days and didn't have any nibbles. Now, because he's only 21 years of age and has 88 pace, I'm going to keep him around. And hopefully, he's going to absolutely tear up the Spark division and hopefully become a top goal scorer. And then I'll decide what to do. Because then he can either come up into the Shizuka Raycon team and be our striker. Because I don't expect to get promoted with this team. I'm quite happy having a Spark, an Ice, and a Flint club. We'll go into the Flint club in just a little bit. If this team gets promoted, I've got no idea what I'm going to do, because I don't really want to invest too much more. I've gone through and made like a spreadsheet, and we're about $700 in terms of players, which is a lot. And it's not what I expected to do when I first joined MFL. And I'm very happy that I have, because well, obviously we've got promotions, we've got 3 squads now, we've got a bunch of players, but some of them I just don't have a connection to, and I'm using them just to use them. For example, Matthew Martin, I got him from the pack last week. I really like him, so he's awesome. But we come down to like a Richard Turku, who last season was brilliant for him in the end, cut 13 goals, and he's worth $40, and I'm like, I don't really care about you that much. I might say, like, I kind of wanted my club to be, my agency and my clubs to be something I've cared about, and it's something that I've seen a lot from the likes of like Nep when I've watched him, or like what they called When Dirt Cars when I've watched them, or Laird when I've watched him. They're like caring about the teams and the club, and I'm the exact same. And the whole reason I sort of started these 3 clubs is to have that connection with the team. And I was so excited when Shizuka Raycon got promoted, because this is a club which I got at complete random. I got a location which I absolutely love completely randomly. I built the squad mainly off of players that were mine that I pack pulled. You know, Vinicius Estevez and players like that. But now that whole team is full of players which I've had to purchase, and there's not much of a connection there with them. I mean, like Adam in goal. You've got, Will Kemp is obviously me, which is awesome. Monteiro, Turku, Cubilos, Romero, Zadima, Bryson, Carvajal, Simon, Bischoff, Machi, Alvarado, Brett Gutierrez, Mystery, and Tebow are all players that I've just brought. There's only like 2 or 3 players in this team which are mine. Like, I've pack pulled them and they're through my agency. I'm a bit of a nerd like that with FIFA. I like the first owned players on FM. I like doing Wonder Kid and, regen rebuilds through the club. And with NY Arden, this team, which last year I didn't care about, I think is the team that I'm going to care about most, because Vinkovic, Lopez, Gregorich, Ndeki, McFarlane, Lingard, Rueda, Kobo, Estevez, Brito, Andrade are all players which I've either brought for like $1 and they've progressed, like Andrade, or I've pack pulled. And then you've got the likes of like Charles Lasue that I brought for $28, but as a youngster, and I really like him. And I'm kind of struggling with the identity of this team. And if we get promoted, I don't know what I'll do, to be honest. I'm definitely going to sell it, but I'll probably just milk the MFL from it, loan out everyone here, and not throw the league, because I'd never want to do that. But I don't know. I'm kind of struggling that all my revenue is in, all my actual finances in a team, which I don't really like that much. So in this team at the moment, I need a left mid, I need a left back, and I could just go to the market. And that's definitely the smarter thing to do, to clarify, is come to the market, look at left backs who are overall, I mean, for example, this guy, for $23, I can go and pick him up. But I don't care about him in any way whatsoever. So my head goes to, well, I'll just buy some packs on Wednesday on the drop, which I know is more expensive. And obviously we could not get a left back, we could not get a left mid, but at least I have that connection to them. And I kind of want to build my agency around that a bit more going forward, is rather than coming into the market and, like I was thinking, like, so with Shizuka Reiko in that first season, I very much had to get promoted. I wanted to have clubs in different stages. It didn't make sense to me to have 2 Spark clubs or 2 Ice clubs or 2 Flint clubs. I wanted to have clubs which were in different levels, so I could have uncommons, limited, and commons as my 3 tiers in the different clubs. When they're in the same league, I struggle because, well, I don't know where to put players. I don't know how to differentiate who goes where. Whereas now I've got that clear differential. I just kind of want to build my agency so it's mine and all the players are mine. I've either bought them at $1 and they've progressed loads. So the whole point of this club of Cusco Espirito is going to be, there's a bunch of players in here. Well, there's actually not, because I just released them all. But I've got a bunch of players in my agency already that I brought last season when I first started for $1. I mean, there's loads here, like the 50 overall to 54. I'm probably going to use all of them, which is awesome. Or we've got packable players like Zekna, who I pulled at 18 years of age and is now a 54. And I kind of want this club to be somewhere. My whole idea is that I can just every season buy loads of 600 coin packs, use them in Cusco Espirito, hope then use them in NY Ardent, and then use them in Shizuka Raycom. And maybe the thing is that if we get promoted with one club, I buy a club in the... So say like we get promoted with Shizuka and we go into Stone, I buy a club in Ice. So we just have that next progression tier. But then I don't feel comfortable buying a full team for Ice and for Stone, purely because I don't enjoy that. I hope what I'm saying here is making sense and I'm not just completely waffling. I basically like developing players, and that's how I get most of my enjoyment. And we saw that so much, and I really felt that with Victorio Andrade. I mean, I have to scroll to get to my agency, but having him start with me at a 52 overall, and I'll be a 61. His progression of all time is now a plus 10. And that's just incredible to me that he's done that with me. So like Cubulos is a plus 10 that I brought. He's a 73 rated defensive midfielder. Has a plus 10, but I don't know about that. That's none of my... I didn't know about that until clicking that button. Same as Bishop's at a plus 10 at a 27-year-old. I don't care. Whereas like Andrade, I'm like, oh God, if he goes up to a 64, I'm going to lose my mind. Like I've had offers like $25 for him. But you could offer me 100. I said this to Davies. Offer me $100 right now. I won't accept it. I just love the fact of watching him progress. So today, we are going to open up all of these packs at some point in this video, even if the video comes out later. It is what it is. I'm going to open up all of these packs so that I can build players up through my agency, through my squad, through Cusco Espirito. Now, I brought this club. I brought the, what's it called? The license for it. I didn't buy the club itself because I like having the clubs which are all mine as well. I find that pretty cool that I'm the first ever owner of them. So I brought the agency, I brought the thingy-mabobby, the license for, I think, $62 in the end it was. You can see I've done loads of like contract negotiations with this club. But yeah, I think I brought the license for $62 rather than taking the risk on buying a pack with a club pack. I decided to buy just the license because I like Cusco. Me and my partner really want to go and travel in Peru, which I find really cool to have a club which is based in the place that I want to go in real life. Exact same for Shizuoka. It was completely random that I got that, but Japan is my most wanted to go and visit place. Me and my partner really want to go to the Inca Trails in Peru, and that's where Cusco is. So I found that really, really cool. But yeah, you can see here, like, yeah, $75 actually is what I paid for it. So I basically paid the same just to get a place that I like, because I like having that connection. And I hope that makes some sort of sense. But basically, the rest of this video, I'm going to stop recording here. And we're going to come back when we can open up these packs. And my plan, as I said, is to just go out there and buy 9 of these. 600 times 9 is, 5,400. So I can get 9 of these with my 5,700. And hopefully we get some young players that can play in Cusco. Even if they're like 40 rated, I'll probably use them in that team. And even if the team's worse, I don't really care. I like the fact they're mine. I like the fact they're through my club and I get to use them. Unless they're like 25 plus, I really won't bother. But if we get a youngster who's like 16 to 38 overall, you best believe I'm going to use him and just hopefully see him progress into an absolute demon. So I'll come back when I can actually open the packs. And here we are then with all of the packs. There is going to be 9 of these uncommon packs, which is pretty fun. And this is my favourite bit about MFL, like I said, is opening the packs. And I'm a bit of a pack demon, to be honest. So yeah, shouldn't be any surprise whatsoever. But let's see who we can get then. Obviously, 9 packs. I would like to think we're going to get a couple of youngsters. Obviously, they're all only ever going to be uncommon, and that's absolutely fine. So first up, we've got Barry Kennedy. He is from Canada, 20, right wing. Exactly what I wanted to see. Bit of pace, 57, that's fine. He's a 44 overall. Absolutely fine. That's the exact sort of player I don't mind getting, because he's going to play for me. He's 6'2", he's 20, he's a 44 overall. Absolutely fine. If I can get 8 more of them that aren't all right wingers, I'll be absolutely buzzing, because I just want young players that I can play in this Cusco team. Take the MFL from having them. And yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic. That's literally all I want. So very happy with that. Barry Kennedy, number 1. That is fantastic. Right then, number 2. Let's see if we can get lucky twice in a row with a couple of youngsters. We've got Gaetano Pucci, who is going to be Italian. 24, not bad. Left mid. Bit of pace. 69 pace. Hello. He's going to be a 48 rated. Again, going to go straight into the team. Absolutely buzzing with that. Left mid, 5'9". Fantastic. Right, on to pack number 3 then. I've just spoken to Davies, who wants to do an uncommon pack, and got absolutely shafted. So I'm very happy with my choice here. 21-year-old Japanese, right mid, Okada, 67 pace. 40 rate is a little bit low, but he could get used. Again, I'm probably going to just use him because he's going to be mine. He's in my agency. I'm not that fussed if he's rubbish. He's going to play in Flint. The rest of the players in Flint aren't going to be that good either. So it kind of is what it is. I'm happy just to see if he progresses. Saying that, I'll probably sell him for $1 and you will never see him again. But hopefully not anyway. Obviously going on to pack number 4. And let's see who we get now. I'm feeling a Brazilian. Maybe not. Jean-Michel Bourdon from France, 22, centre-back. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Oh my God, 36 defending. Also 40 rated. Right, okay. Another L. Pack 5. Come on. Come on. Oh, that is a strong moustache. Bryce Martinez, French, 26. Right mid. Bryce, be good. 72 pace, 68 dribbling. How is that a 47 rated card? I mean, he can't pass the ball. But I reckon he's going to be quite a good right wing, you know. Bryce Martinez, he looks pretty cool as well. We've got 4 packs to go, so 5 packs open so far. I would say we've had not the best luck. I'm looking for like the 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds to try it that are like 48, 49 rated. I'm not asking them to be 54 rated. If I can get like a striker, you know, like I don't know if anyone's watched the Penfez's one where he gets a striker with like 88 pace who's like 20. That's what I want here. That is exactly what I want, and that is him. Federico Carrasco from Uruguay, 25, left wing. Less good. 69 pace. We've not had a 50 yet, which is a bit worrying. 49 rated. Left wing, right wing striker. Yeah. He's probably also just going to be one of them players, which doesn't really offer us much. I mean, like I've said, I've got probably about... I could probably do 2 Flint teams. I'm semi-tempted to do another Flint team, purely just to have the farm. I've got so many uncommons which are up for like $1 and not selling. So I think worst comes to worst, if we get to the end of registration and I don't sell all of them like other players that I've got, I'm just going to make another Flint team. Why on earth not? On to pack number 7. I think this is Ryan Simone. Is a American 23-year-old centre-back. Again, don't mind that at all. 23 pace. Yeah, I do mind that though. Jesus, 5'8" as well. Good Lord. I've been looking forward to this day for a very long time. Oh, this is why I'm worried about the packs on Wednesday, if we do them, because my pack luck last time was absolutely horrendous with the Peterson, who was like 27 years of age. Oh, I just feel like packs and me aren't friends, but come on. Come on. Cezary Tomczak, Polish, 25, centre back, 69 pay, 36 defending, 40 rated. Oh no. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not to get 5'6" centre backs. All right. Last one. End on a dub, MFL. Or we're going to be having words. We are going to be having words if this isn't a fat dub. I'm going to have to send a message to Matt and ask him to take everything back. And we'll just do another 9 packs and you can have the 9 players back. Please. Please. Okay. Wolfram Butner. German. 21. Left mid. Be quick. Be quick. 71 pace, 71 dribbling. 54 rated. Yes. We got 1 dub. We got 1 dub. He is okay. He is about as good as it gets from them packs. I'm very happy with that. I mean, the rest of them were horrendous, but that one, I don't hate it. Date joined agency and being a... How do I change rarity? Oh, God. Max overall, 54. There they are. Oh, there they are, look. Yeah. I mean, we had Kennedy at the start. 57 pace, 20-year-old right winger. Pucci, Okada. I think Okada probably does stay around. He's quick, good dribbling. Although the guy we just got, was he not also a right mid? Maybe not then. Kennedy. I mean, let me have a look at the MFL player info. Are any of these lads anything decent? Let's have a little look at each one and their positions. He's got a 2 to start his number, which is interesting. Kennedy. Does he do it up top? It's 43 rated. No, he doesn't. I can't imagine this guy doing up top. He's got 40 shooting. I have got a guy, Ivo Coimbra, who I packed last time out, who will be good up front. It would have been nice there to get a bit of a better one. There he is, Butner. This guy looks all right. I like him. The Buttman. We used to have him at United. Look at that. 56 rated left winger. 21, $6. Yeah, we'll take him. We'll take him. So now I need to go and build my Cusco Espirito team, which will be fun. We probably had an offer for Danny Kosu of $12. I've got him for 18. He's a pack pull. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, to be honest. We'll probably counter that with 15. And if you got all the way to the end of the video, well, you got a little bonus because it is pack drop night and I managed to get bits that I wanted. I've just watched Manchester United lose on penalties to Grimsby. Oh, God, what's happened to football at Manchester United, hey? Who on earth knows? I don't even know where my packs are right now. Here they are. Yeah. Before we get into my packs, I just want to have a look at Davies has opened a few packs as well. Managed to get an uncommon. Got a 19-year-old centre-back. Got a 16-year-old goalkeeper who's 42. But that is about it. Now, I managed to go and get ourselves, for the first ever time, a rare pack, a standard pack, 2 limit packs, and a kickoff pack. So we're going to go from worst to best. But hopefully, we can get some big big pulls for the agency. I cannot believe what I've just watched. Actually, Manchester United have just lost to Grimsby on penalties. That's something else, that, isn't it? If you watch that game, let me know in the comments down below. Now, this is just a kickoff pack. Now, obviously, because we've got Cusco Espirito, I'm very excited for these lower rated players as well, which is quite fun. We've got Charles Cabral, a Brazilian, 19 centre mid. I've got so many young centre mids. This guy doesn't look all that, to be honest. 48, though. Very well rounded, actually. Being 19 years of age. Can play cam and left wing. He could be a good cam. Might come into the team for Cusco. We got someone earlier for a referral who's a 48 rated DM who's also 18. So loads of midfielders. This looks like a goalkeeper. I could be wrong. Paraguayan, 25. I mean, how did I know that? How did I know? Oh my God, he's 39 rated. Oh my God, he's 39 rated. Panfilo Arriere, 5'9". Wow. I doubt I could sell him for 1 cent, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, that's as bad as it's going to get. We've now got 2 limited packs, which of course we're looking out for players for NY Ardent. I would love a good limited striker to come into this team. And of course, a second player as well can also go into Cusco Espirito. So big things coming for this pack as well. Hopefully we can get some good players in this one. I take double limited as well. So let's just see. So that's the limited. If you hover over it, you find out. So we've got the uncommon first up. It is going to be Ralph Vetch, a Swiss 24-year-old centre mid again. Really don't need centre mids. I've got so many of them. It's ridiculous in the uncommons bit. I could do with maybe fullbacks or a really good uncommon striker actually as well. This one is going to be the limited. It's Budimir Andrejic. He is a Serbian 25-year-old centre mid. Of course it is. He looks very well-rounded, actually. Very, very well-rounded. 61 rated. If he was like 20, 21, I'd be absolutely buzzing. 6'1", left-footed. Not bad at all. This guy, if he could play DM, I think he'd be really good. But sadly, he can't, which is sad. This guy, yeah. I mean, he's a good centre mid, to be fair to him. So that's not too bad. I don't think he gets into NY Ardent. Just have a quick look. We play a 4-1-2-1-2, so he could come in as a backup cam. We've got Burrito. So, to be honest, probably someone that's not going to get much game time at all, which is, again, a bit of a shame, but we can loan him out and see if we can get any MFL in return from him, especially when I open a plaque first up. I don't like to sell them. I like to see if they can have a season progression. You know, you never know. If you get someone, that 39 rated goalkeeper, for example, he could be a 99 rated. You really don't know. So that's sort of why I like to keep hold of them. I should probably ever 11 this as well, shouldn't we? So it's all in big. Can we get a double limited? Let's have a little look. We've got a limited on the right and an uncommon on, a common on the left. We've got Josef Shevchich, a Czech Republic 24-year-old centre-back, which I don't mind. If he can be good rating, crikey, 34 pace, 52 rated. Okay defender, but really good physicals on him. 5'9", though. He's going to be a good rotational player in that squad. And then the limited, Lasa Shubitidze, is a Georgian 23-year-old striker. Please have good pace. 73. That is fantastic. He's 64 rated as well. That is exactly what I wanted for that team. His stats are very, very well rounded. 73 pace, 70 dribbling, 61 shooting, 65 physical, 55 passing, 6 foot tall. Lasa Shubitze is going to be the new striker at NY Ardent to partner with the boy, what's his name? Victorio Andrade, which is very, very exciting. That is fantastic. I'm buzzing with that. We've got another referral here as well. What absolute legend has signed up? Now up to 7. Thank you so much to the legends that keep signing up to these as well. You guys are absolute heroes. We might as well just quickly open that up because it's going to be another uncommon player. So thank you very much for signing up. If you guys do want to sign up, I'm sure I said it earlier on in the video. Click the link in the description and you get yourself a free player when you spend $25 or more. Cyril Jacob. He is a French 23-year-old centre mid, of course, who looks really good. He could be a good cam. 44 rated, but if this guy's got cam as a secondary position, which he does, he will be very good there. I've got a feeling we could have like a low 50s on our hands there with Cyril Jacob, which is really, really good to have him. I know you guys are here for the standard and rare packs. We need to... I like going through the players we get. So Let me enjoy. Let me sit on the players. Let me have a little look at Cyril Jacob. I want to get his number and just put him into the MFL player info and just have a look at him because I'm intrigued to see if he is a good cam. 46. He's not much better actually. I thought that with that pace and that shooting, I thought it'd be really good there. But interesting enough, not as high as I first thought. But anyway, we are on to the big ones. We have got the standard pack, where of course we get ourselves a standard player, a limited player, and a common player. Now, what I want in this is a good young player, first of all. Last time out, we got a 28-year-old right wing back. I would love to get Davies last time got a 16-year-old left mid. That in my current agency would be insane. Now, in the middle, we have got a limited. On the right-hand side, we've got our uncommon. Our common. On the left-hand side, we've got our uncommon. So we'll go limited first up, shall we? See what we can get. We've got Scott Cudden. He is going to be a Scottish 21-year-old centre mid. How many centre mids are we going to get today? Again, very, very well-rounded. 56 rated, but as a young Scotsman, giving me Scott McTominay vibes. In other positions, and he's probably not going to fit into the team. But we'll go out loan and get some MFL for him, hopefully. Onto the uncommon, Antonio de Almeida. Very cool name. Portuguese. 18 centre-back. Please don't be that slow. 36 defending. No. De Almeida. Oh, that's heartbreaking. But the big one. The uncommon. Come on. Not a goalkeeper. Norbert Kreuzer. German. 26. Centre-back. I've got so many centre-backs. Oh, he's so bad. Okay, right. Norbert Kreuzer, 5'7" centre-back as well. That's an absolute stinker. We probably won't see anything out of Norbert in this club, sadly. So we move on to the big boy, the rare pack. This will give us our first ever rare player. This will give us an uncommon player. And I believe it will also give us a limited player, which is going to be crazy. Come on then. For our first ever rare player in the club, who can we get? Again, we're looking for a youngster in here. You never know. It might be an upgrade. So that's a rare. We could have a legendary in here. That's an uncommon. Oh, it's another limited. Okay, no upgrades today, sadly. The limited is going to be Riccardo Piccoli, which is a very cool name. Italian, 23, CDM, which works in our system. Oh, he's good as well. 64 rated. He goes straight into the first team. We love to see that. A 5'9", good defensive midfielder, 75 defending, good pace, good physical. On to the uncommon. Come on. Nikolai Emelianov, a Russian, 25, centre-back again. Oh, no. Oh, it's not been good. It has not been good. But is it all because there is an 84 rated 16-year-old striker with 99 pace sitting right here? Or is it a 27-year-old goalkeeper? Come on. Karim Fabry. He's a Frenchman. He's 25. He's a CDM. Oh, no. He's a 77 rated, 83 defending, 79 physical. It's not ideal, is it? He's not ideal, Karim Fabry. To be honest, that is less than ideal. It's got to be said in terms of the club and what we were looking for. We did not get what we needed and wanted for the club. Looking into Karim Fabry, if we have a little look at his position, what can he do? Not a lot. Not a lot. We did not dub up in the slightest there. 2 centre-backs. Emelianov can play in central midfield with 23 shooting, 49 passing, 38 dribbling. It makes me feel like he's probably not going to be that good. He's also 5'5". That couldn't have really got worse, could it? Other than getting a striker for NY Ardent. Lasha Shubitidze is the pull of the day. But that is the beauty of MFL. We never know. There could be a player in here we're complaining about goes up to be a 99 rated. Will it happen? We'll have to wait and see. For season number 8, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.